So in the previous videos I have told you about the material streams convergence, energy stream convergence, and the other tools that we are using on the Hysys. So now I will tell you something about the oil and gas facilities, and then we'll go for one of the generic model of the offshore facilities, and then we'll go for one of the generic model of the prototype of onshore facility. So to segregate between onshore and offshore is simply, the point is that if you are in the ocean, so it is known as the offshore, and if you are on the shore, on the land, that is known as the onshore facilities. So most of the time in the Persian Gulf and the Arabian Gulf, there are offshore facilities. There are facilities in Gulf of Mexico and the Norwegian region, the North Sea. So these are the offshore facilities. The oil that US is producing is mostly from the onshore, and the oil facilities, those are in Australia, they are also offshore. So they actually get the oil and gas from the oceans, and then they process it, and then they move it through the pipelines, and they go all the way to the land where the processing facilities are available. Just give you a background. The oil and gas is basically divided in four major sectors. So first one is exploration, the second one is upstream, the third one is downstream, the fourth one is the midstream, fifth one is the refinery, and the last one is the petrochemical. So I'll briefly explain a little bit about all of these. So in the exploration, so first you will get the geological data. So you'll do the logging, you'll do the surveys, and then you will come up to know, you'll see the rocks. There you can find the barrier rocks or the porous rock or the sandstones over there, and then you analyze them, and through those and by analyzing them you'll come to know that whether it can be a oil or gas reservoir. Then the tip pressure is calculated, whether we are having the pressure over there or not. So most of these kind of work are done by the Schlumberger, ENI, um, Weatherford. These are the exploration companies. Then it comes the upstream. Upstream is also done by these companies and a couple of other companies like Saipem, ENI. They are also involved in this, and they will build up the rig. They'll put the tubing inside the oil and gas reservoir. They'll put the mud clay against that. They'll put the tubulars and everything, and they'll come up to the wing valve. Wing valve is a valve that is the tip point of the upstream. After that the downstream starts. So the wing valve is basically known as the Christmas tree. So I'll later on show you in the PNIDs or the drawings that I have made, that what is the wing valve and how it is differentiated between upstream and the downstream. Then comes the downstream. So after the wing valve, once you will get up to the choke, before the choke valve, there is a flange at the wing valve. So starting from that flange up to the end point till the shore, so you will find out that that is known as the downstream. Then comes the midstream. Midstream is basically the tie-in platforms. Those are available in the offshore. So where you get all the gas and oil together, and you have the LPPTs, HPPTs, sand removers, and then you have the shipper pumps. Those ship that gas and oil or other stuffs, or the compressors, those they move the oil and gas from those tie-in platforms to the shore. From the shore you have the processing facilities where you just do the refinery, in which you'll get the products like diesel, naphtha, uh, other materials like jet fuel, petrol, gasoline, LPG. So you'll get all those products in the refinery. Then